Hello everyone! So I use a really cool print-on-demand site called Redbubble, and today I wanted to show you some of my favorite things that I bought from that site, some with my own designs on them, and some also with my students' designs on them. For those that don't know, I've talked a little bit about it in my previous videos, but I work with a program called Express Yourself Art Shop in Midland, Michigan at Creative 360 Studio and Gallery. And this program is an inclusive program, which means it's open to all students, all ages, all backgrounds, all abilities. And this includes a lot of students with varying disabilities. And so it's just a welcoming environment for you no matter where you're at. There's no judgment. Even if you've never picked up a paintbrush before, you're welcome to try anything and everything. And we gear our classes towards being accessible for having multiple skill levels going in one class. Everyone kind of works together and learns from each other, so it's a lot of fun, and it's really important to me that my students are able to sell their designs if they wish and their artwork and be able to make a little bit of extra money for themselves doing what they love. That's really important, not only for their own well-being, but for building confidence and just motivating them to keep going and keep learning. So Redbubble has a lot of great clothing, and this is one of my favorites, the all-over print t-shirts. I really prefer, especially for my designs, the full print, because I'm not really doing digital art or graphic design. Those kind of things I think look great just cut out on a shirt, but all of my designs are just square or rectangle classic fine art sort of format, and so to just have a big square print of a drawing or painting on a shirt, it's cool, but I think for that I really prefer the all over print. This is my design called Torn, one of my absolute favorites, and so I had to get a shirt in this design. They last really well. I have had this for a couple years, and I have some designs from other artists that now, gosh, probably 5 or 6 years old, and I wear them all the time. There's no pilling, the colors have stayed, and I throw them in the washing machine and dryer just like I do anything else. Also, I love the high contrast with the black, because I wear black a lot. I like black, so I like that it's paired with the black. It complements a variety of designs, and they're really, really soft. So they have a variety of sizes, but this is a men's large. The all over print t-shirts are men's sizes, but I think they're pretty customizable to either men or women. Like I said, I always get a large because I like these to be oversized. I love wearing these super oversized with a pair of leggings. Oh, sorry, mermaid. This is their all over print tank, and this is a little bit of different fabric. The back, that comes in black or white, by the way, but like I just said, I always go for black, is that same really, really soft, silky t-shirt material. But then this front is like a chiffon, and one of my biggest concerns about trying this type of garment from Redbubble is I was afraid it'd be really see-through, and I didn't want to have to wear another shirt under it because I generally just hate layering, especially in the summer. But it is really opaque, it doesn't show through. Very high quality fabric. Again, this has been washed a bunch of times, and this is one of my students' designs. This is our Pop Art Venus, and I'll have the links to both my shop and their shop in the video description. And so this is one of their designs that we printed with a repeat pattern, and I think it looks really cool. I get so many compliments on this when I wear it. All their clothing I found to be excellent quality. I'm actually gonna skip this one for now and move on to the chiffon top. And this, again, you can pick a black or white background and sleeve. It's up to you. I am doing black again, of course. And same thing with this, it's really opaque. You don't have to worry about being transparent. I haven't had any problem with going out and about and someone telling me I have a see-through shirt. So I really appreciate that about it, because even some clothes in the store, especially the women's tops, they're really lightweight. And you always have to wear a tank top under them or something. And this is a design I did based on a damask print, which I really like, but with snakes instead. I am a fan of reptiles. We have snakes and flowers making the damask pattern. And again, I scanned it and did a repeat design for this. I absolutely love how it turned out. This is another thing I get compliments on constantly. Oh, and I forgot to talk about sizing. Double check what I ordered here. So depending on the garment, you really want to look at the size, guys, because I get a different size depending what I'm purchasing. This I got a large for an oversized look. The tank tops, I ended up getting a small in, and it fits me great. And then the chiffon top, because the way it is, I didn't want it to be gripping. I wanted it to be a little more flowy because of the style of shirt. I ended up getting a medium. So that's what worked for me. Again, love this super soft, comfortable fabric and really good quality. And if you do wash and dry them, remember, put them on low though. Don't tempt fate. This is another shirt I really like from them. Again, this one is the only not all over print item I have with my own designs on it, just because of how I said my stuff kind of goes better with the all over print style garments for the most part. But this one, I did an oval cutout to make it fit on the shirt a little better, not just be a big square. And I really like how it turned out. And this is a medium also, because I wanted it to be a little more flowy. This is a similar shape to the chiffon top. This is their scoop neck tee. And again, it has more of a drapey, flowy look, which is what I wanted. Very soft. This I've had quite a long time. I wore it for the first time when I was in art prize in, I want to say 2014 or 2015, and I've been wearing this constantly, and like, it looks like new. So very cool. And they have a lot of background color options with their t-shirts. All their t-shirts have tons of color options, so that's nice. You can pick whatever goes best with the artwork. Another thing I really love from Redbubble is the tote bags, and this features my design, the peacock. And I have been carrying this also for, oh gosh, years and years and years. This one I think I got back when I first started using Redbubble. It was really exciting actually. One of my other designs that I completed around the same time as this one, called I'd Have Been Happier as a Bird, similar kind of vintage inspired surreal portrait style in mostly black and white like this one. And it got featured on Redbubble's front page for a week, and so because it was chosen to be featured, I got to pick some free stuff. And so this is one of the things I picked. And like I said, that had to be back in 2013, and it is 2022, and look at what good shape this is in. I'm still carrying it. It's held up. I'm just amazed with the quality of these products. And it's just a basic tote bag, lined in black, really sturdy, heavy canvas material. And I use this all the time. I'm more of a tote bag person than a purse person. I like to just throw all my stuff in there, and this is still really lightweight, and I could carry my sketchbook, stuff for work, I have my planner, because I'm still old-fashioned and use an actual physical book to write my schedule in it, or else I won't remember. All that good stuff. I keep playing with this necklace because it's actually flipped. I put it around my neck wrong, so I keep playing with it the whole time in this video, so sorry about my fidgeting. But little intermission here, I decided to take a ceramics class for the first time with Art Shop actually this semester, since I'm there anyway. So I've been enjoying having some art time myself Thursday mornings, and I'm not so much a sculptor maybe as far as like making bowls and cups and vases and that sort of thing, but I found I really like making pendants for jewelry and stuff that's kind of 2D yet 3D, since I'm way more two-dimensionally minded a lot of the time. So this is based on actually a lot of my surreal portraits I do, specifically the piece called Be My Wings, and this piece called Be My Eyes that kind of pairs with that one is going to be a pendant as well. It's about to be cooked, so I'll have to show you how that one turns out when it comes. All right, back to Redbubble. So this is one of their travel mugs, which I absolutely love. Also, I have to have my coffee with me. And this also works for smoothies. In the summer, or if I am getting too anxious, need to cut back on the caffeine, I switch to smoothies, and this works great for that as well. It's just a pretty, typical design. Keeps things hot or cold. Really like it. Again, quite resilient. This has been very heavily used, and it's held up. It's not scratched up at all. And I'm rough on my thermoses and travel mugs. Like, all my other ones are like dented from when I've dropped them, or there's scratches all over them because I carry them everywhere with me. They're just a mess, and this one has held up really well, so it can survive me, then that's a good thing. Oh, and this was made by one of my art shop students also, named Colleen. This is a watercolor painting she did, and a lot of abstract work like this translates really well onto their all-over print products also, like this mug, or I think this would look great on an all-over print t-shirt also. Speaking of abstract art, they also have greeting cards and other paper products, notebooks. I've gotten a few of those as gifts for people, though I don't have one myself. And so these are some of my students' cards. I have two of these abstract print ones. It's really nice because it'll print the title and the artist on the back as well, which is really neat. And so these are both by friends of mine named Heather, actually, different Heathers, but one did this abstract painting in acrylic, and another one illustrated this really cool 1920s flapper lady. So love it. They come in these really cool eco-friendly envelopes. And yeah, these cards are great. They're what I use most of the time now because they're all blank inside, so they really work for any occasion, literally anything that you want to send someone a card for. You can make these work, especially since they just have cool art on them, so they really can be used for any purpose. One more bag that I have is this drawstring bag also, and this is another lifesaver for me. A lot of other drawstring bags I've gotten are just not this sturdy. They're a little more flimsy, and so the straps just like cut into you, and this part sags, and this is so sturdy. It's double lined. And what I like about this too is it has a big zipper pocket on the inside, so it's not just a big empty pouch. That little added smaller pocket really comes in handy. You have no idea. This design is also by Colleen, my same friend that did the design for the mug. Another great all-over print product. Anything they have with all-over print is my favorite. And so I use this for when I go bike riding, hiking, the beach, just about anything. Again, this has been some places where it gets really dirty because I do use it for, like I said, hiking, the beach, all that kind of outdoorsy stuff. And again, it looks pretty perfect. There is nothing wrong with this. It cleans up really well, so that's important. So there's a lot of different print-on-demand type sites, but Redbubble is my ultimate favorite. I encourage you to check it out. I'd be honored if you, of course, look at maybe purchasing something with my design on it or that of my students, but there's a lot of great artists on there in general. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you check it out. And if you use Redbubble and have tried some products that I haven't, let me know what your favorites are. Because again, there are so many different things you can get art printed on that site, and they've added so many more even since I first started using it. So let me know what you think. Thanks again.